All right, so we're back this morning with a message here. It's currently 9:21 a.m. on November 2nd, 2024. It is 40 degrees outside or something like that, okay? Well, let's just get into this, all right? Thank you to the Most High God for waking us up this morning, for giving us the breath of life, for allowing us to be here with one another, okay? I took the day off yesterday. I was just tired. I've been kind of just tired and drained and really kind of just needed a day. I had some dreams, did some thinking about stuff, and yeah. Let's just get into this. I've been picking up on some energy though here, and I'm really trying to figure out what it is, okay, what it's about. Let's get an outer war card out here. I feel like, you know what it really is to me though. There's this got God bumps here. It's overall to me what it is. It's like I want to file a grievance. I want to file a complaint. I had to go touch that up a little bit, yeah, because of the last video. I don't know, but I want to file a complaint. I got to tighten that up again too. No, there it goes. I want to file a complaint. You know, call judgment on some things. When I feel like I already have, you know, everything in divine timing. But it's the amount of greedy, ignorant, selfish, self-righteous people that I've known in my life is insane. Family, friends, lovers, especially in the most recent years. Oh, look at, there's an eagle out there. Just landed right on that tree. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me take a look at that. That was a hawk. I tried to get a picture of it. It was a hawk. Huh. A hawk. I've never seen a hawk over here before. So that's probably significant. A hawk. We'll look it up here in a minute. Hawks are hunters though. Okay. I don't know if they're considered predators or they just considered hunters. But in any given event, I was really kind of sitting around. Stop it, Karma. Stop. I was sitting around thinking about my, you know, all my situation in totality, like everything that I have gone through, and like how the amount of people who haven't reached out to me, whom I have not had any contact with, that and when I'm talking about these people, I'm talking about people that I would normally have some type of communication with. You know what I'm saying? And like how everybody, it's like a ghost land. You know? And so, you know, I was doing some thinking about it, and I was like, okay, well, when I was using drugs and stuff, yeah, okay, so let's just take a look at it from a very just black and white kind of standpoint here. When I was using drugs, you know, just not living right, people wanting to distance themselves from me, I could, you know, just like black and white, I can see that, because nobody wants to be around anybody using drugs or, you know, living in bad ways, not living right. Nobody wants to be around people like that, although they do. But we're just looking at it from a very clear cut kind of, you know, perspective. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, I could see that. But it's been almost 2 years now since I kicked the habit. My life has gotten better. My health is better. You know, I'm happier. And still nothing. They know that I have a YouTube channel as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I know that they see me. But nobody from my family has bothered to reach out to me to say, you're doing a great job, or, you know, you look good, or I'm happy for you, or nothing. It's like nothing, right? And that's when it, and that's when it dawned. They're not saying anything to me because they can't. Because now I'm not in the mindset of being able to be manipulated or gaslit. I'm not buying into it. So what are they going to say? What's the explanation as to why everybody has turned their backs on me and walked away? And these are people that I'm talking about that I talk to from my family. I come from a very close knit family, and yes, over the years, everybody's kind of gotten their distance because people grow up, but there wasn't any type of, no kind of bad blood. It just kind of like people just kind of started to. It's kind of like being around somebody who has body odor, and then everybody's close to the person, and then the person looks around like, damn, everybody seems to be over there. What happened? Well, I didn't have body odor. You know what I'm saying? I might have had some hard times, but you get where I'm coming from with that. You feel me? And so it's like when I look around now, and I'm like, okay. So I'm just looking at it from a very kind of black and white perspective. The fact that nobody's really made any kind of real effort to explain where they've been or what's going on and blah 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 blah. It only validates everything that I've always thought. Because see, this is what it comes into. Because people want to be around you when they can manipulate you and gaslight you, when they can do you dirty, when you're naive to it, when you're blind to it. That's when people want to be around you, and that's sad, isn't it? Especially when you consider the people that were around you. I feel like we are all. Well, no, I'm not going to say we are all, because I feel like these things that we've gone through are, it's the same playbook. There are different people in different cycles that are going through this kind of stuff. And so there's somebody could be seeing this video for the first time, be seeing my channel for the first time today and be going through this stuff. This is why. Okay, they're doing something. They're greedy. They're selfish. They're envious. They're jealous. They're people. People will use moments to totally exploit. They will use their relationships with you to exploit their actions. To exploit you to validate their actions is what I'm saying. I don't know. I just thought about that shit yesterday, and what I heard this morning is because they're selfish. They're greedy. They're dishonest. Why nobody? I'm getting God bumps. It's so kind of out of my. I can't wrap my brain around how people in my family or close friend group can explain how we live in such a very small town, a small city, and yet ain't nobody been in contact with me. Ain't nobody talked to me. What is that about? What are they telling people? See, that's the other thing I was considering too. Like when they see people, have you seen Dwayne lately? Oh no, we ain't seen. Why haven't it's Minneapolis and St. Paul? It's not that fucking big, and people, they know where I live. They know I have a YouTube channel. Is there something wrong with me? Fuck no. And you would again, these are the things that I'm always kind of, I could never have a relative or a close friend of mine that was going through any of the things that I've been going through and had a YouTube channel where they're online talking about it, and I'm just sitting watching them, and I'm not reaching out to them to say, man, let me help you with this. I know you need help with that, man. Let me see what I can do to help you. Let me show you some support. Nothing. Fucking crickets. And to me, that whatever anybody can say about me, they can say about me. I don't care. But the proof is in the pudding. The proof is all right there. What is wrong with people? And I had to really kind of consider about, the using the drugs and life's challenges or whatnot. But I've seen my family rally behind people that in our family or friends or their partners when they've done the most horrible things, and stand by them and show all support, spend all kind of money for legal fees and this, that, and the third. And ain't nobody even stepped up to take me to the fucking grocery store. Yeah, I don't need you to do it. And didn't need, well, when I needed you to help me, step in and help me, nobody did. Isn't that strange? They can't say anything to me because they know they have to explain what they've been saying about me and why. They can't really tell the real truth because you know what? They'll say, well, why were you saying all that about them? Just because you're a liar? Just because you don't like them? Oh, no, they don't want to have to tell the real truth about why they were saying what they were saying, why they wanted people to think that I was incompetent or that I was strung out on dope or I was homeless or even dead. Crickets. I'm telling you, it is so funny to me. Crickets. I got more sense than that, and so do people. And see, I heard yesterday too, you guys. So if you're out there today and you have been going through something similar, the whole plan is to keep you quiet, for you to be quiet. They want to keep you afraid to tell your story. They want you to be ashamed of yourself. They want you to not be confident in what you're saying with the gaslighting and what you're seeing. And, because a lot of times this human experience, this human condition is that we need people to validate things that we see or things that we hear. We want people to validate that so that it then makes it more true. But that's just not how it goes, because most of the things that we experience or that we see or that we hear that we want people to validate as truth, people want us to believe is not there. Because if it's true, then that means that all these people and the things that we know that we see them doing, saying, keeping from other people will expose. Come here. Come on. Will expose them as frauds. Will expose them as doing things that are illegal. And they don't want to do that. They don't want these things to be validated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to tell you, because I was thinking yesterday, like, look, I was having a conversation with the Most High, like, well, what did I do this for? And the Most High said, don't you see? So then I had to really kind of take a step back, and I said, okay, let me just think about this for a minute. If I would not have started this channel and kept going forward with it and kept moving on with it, what would my life be like right now? I have to honestly say that my life would probably be it would be totally different. It would be. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn or, put myself out there like that, but I'm inclined to believe that a lot of some of the people that have been rocking with me, subscribers, people that watch my content, your lives, things will maybe be a little different in yours as well. Because I feel like this journey that I've been on, it's not. I've been very, very honest and emphatic about the fact that this is not just about me. This is about me. This is about you. This is about a whole movement that's going on, a spiritual movement, but also very much a legal one. Is what I keep hearing. People are not just watching my content because I'm pretty. You're not watching this content because I'm funny. And nobody's watching this content because they think I do magic tricks. I feel like people come to this channel because I'm an honest truth teller. I tell the truth. And I shine the light on things that people normally would be afraid to discuss, quite possibly. Why I'm not afraid to talk about them? I don't know. Because I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks about the truth. The truth is the truth. No matter what spin I put on it or anybody else, the truth is the truth. I feel like my purpose for doing this, I'm seeing it now. I can see it. And it's taken me all this time to really kind of, because I asked God yesterday, like, well, what did I do this for? Because, sometimes it does feel like I'm doing this for confirmation. Sometimes it does feel like I'm still trying to figure out my purpose in this world. Like, what is this all for? Because I know that God told me to do this and to continue to keep going with it. And now I'm starting to understand why. I feel like I don't know. But if you are out there and you are hearing a voice telling you to do something, pushing you to do something, and it may seem foolish and it may seem, and I'm not talking about bad stuff, okay? Because I've heard some really kind of, over the last few days, I've been hearing how people, God told them or some voice told them to do some fucked up shit and they went and did it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about things that you may be doubting yourself on. Should you speak? Should you talk? Should you take an action? Should you? Are you feeling like you should? Then you should. Because even though it doesn't make any sense, it's kind of like Noah and the ark. You have to keep building your boat. You have to keep building. Because God told you to. And no matter what it looks like, you know what I'm saying? You have to keep doing it. You have to continue to keep building. You just have to do it. Just have faith in the fact that whatever you're being led to do, you're being led to do it for a reason that's outside of you. A lot of things that a lot of times when we receive that word from the divine, or when we receive that inspiration to do something, and we're like, why would I even do this? It's because the divine is asking you to do something, because there's a bigger plan outside of you, outside of what you can understand. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things are just like that. We're being led to do some things and we don't understand why. And as long as you're not doing anything illegal, or you're not doing anything that's hurting anybody on purpose, because sometimes, honest actions will hurt very dishonest people. But we can't help that. You have to just continue to keep doing it. All right? That's what I'm telling you here, because I'm still trying to figure out a lot of things here. That's why I took the day yesterday and I just really kind of, just kind of tapped out for a little bit. I guess because I had some questions, and I'm starting to really kind of get those answers. I don't know the answers to everything, and nor am I supposed to. But I still keep in mind that this is all for purpose, a purpose outside of what I'm maybe supposed to understand at this time.